You said that the party originally was designed to resist or offer an alternative to socialism, but the way you're describing it there is almost socialism anyway. I mean, if there is a partnership between politics and the private sector that leads to monopolies or somehow control over particular industries, then you wind up in the same place anyway, don't you? That is socialism.
Yes, that is correct, and the only difference is in the business world that would be illegal, and directors would have handcuffs on and taken to Silverwater or wherever. but in politics that doesn't happen. They become left-wing heroes, and the Liberal Party has many of them. Now, for my personal part, I've always known in recent years, I was sharing with you a little story before when I first rejoined the party when I moved to Sydney many years ago. I went to the first branch meeting in a North Shore branch, and I was sitting there. I just rang the Liberal Party and said I wanted to rejoin and fight the Kevin Rudd and Julia Gillard fiasco on telly every night. And I went to the first meeting of the Liberal Party in a branch there, and I, after 10 minutes, I heard them all talking about global warming and ABC TV and what's happening, and I got the invitation out of my pocket. I think I've come to the wrong place or something. And no, I was there, thank God that a few months after that I was at an event over in Bellevue Hill. And I went up and spoke to Ross Cameron, who was the speaker there, and he introduced me to one John Ruddick. And
well,
said, there are still real conservatives left.
Indeed, yeah. And you persevered for a while. We'll get to John Ruddick in a minute because that's where you're heading next.
Yeah.
But so you persevered for a few years. There must have been some good people in the party for you to, be immersed in. What was it like inside the party as a member? What's the mood like, and how much has it changed? Are there any good people left in it?
Yes, Fred. There's a lot of good people left in it, but unfortunately. Those people are fading away because they attend branch meetings and all they hear is a lot of this nonsense about the party's got to move to the left. And they say, now, what about our values? What about, we talk about small business, and isn't that a radical thing to talk about? They're gradually just leaving slowly. Can I just pull you up
on there, that Mark? This theory that the party needs to move to the left is a pretty flimsy one. I mean, people like you and I know that there is a solid, well, Menzies forgotten people, one of the greatest demographics in Australian post-war history. Who are these people who are saying the Liberal Party needs to move to the left, and on what evidence do they say it has to happen?
Well, Fred, the usual suspects in the Liberal Party who promote this idea are the left-wing leaders. They standing like Malcolm Turnbull, who's gone now, but a lot of them in the state parliament. I'll mention one, Matt Keane, and a lot of others. But they're still there.
Yeah.
And but I was used to taking the debate up to them and fighting them because basically the argument they put up is nonsense, and that's a reasonably easy one to fight. But where I have lost, I'm maybe going to your next question, I'm not sure, but where I've lost faith in the Liberal Party in taking that place as the leader of the centre-right politics of Australia is when I started to witness many occasions of the right-wing conservatives, including Dominic Perrottet, making deals with the left-wing faction, Matt Keane's faction. They even had a name for it. It's called the Unity Deals.